Hello dear students, welcome to science lesson. In today's lesson we will talk about what are rocks. If you are ready, let's get started. Now let's look at table of contents that we have today. So we will talk about what are rocks, hardness of rocks, different types of rocks, changes in rocks, different types of rocks and their uses, and also we will have a small practice at the end of the lesson. Now let's talk what are rocks. Rocks are solid chunks of one or more minerals. Actually, Earth is entirely made up of rocks. You can easily see rocks above the ground, under the ground, or under the water. Now, guys, I would like to share with you the places where you can see rocks. Actually, hills are made of rocks. Mountains are also made of rocks. There are also valleys which are also made of rocks. You can see rocks even in garden soil and sand. Garden soil and sand are made of tiny little particles of rock. So, stones and pebbles are also made of rocks. Rocks can be found at the bottom of rivers and oceans as well. Now guys, let me tell you about types of rocks. There are three different types of rocks. Rocks can be hard, they can be soft and shiny. Most rocks are hard, but some rocks are softer than others. Soft rocks can be scratched and wear away easily. But we can check the hardness of rocks by scratching them with a sharp object. Rocks can be different colors. Rocks can be gray, they can be black, red, or white. Now guys, I would like to share with you some names of rocks that we learned before. So, as you know, there are granite, limestone, sandstone, slate, marble. They are all types of rocks. Guys, some change can happen to rocks over time. If a rock is pressed tightly and heated for a few million of years, it can turn into a new kind of rock. It can happen to rocks like sandstone. Sandstone can turn into quartzite. Shale can turn into slate. And finally, limestone can change into marble. Now it's time to talk about marble. Marble is a hard rock and it's used for many purposes, such as flooring, buildings, and to make statues. So one thing that I would like to add about marble is marble can have different colors. Marble can be yellow, it can be white, gray. Such a beautiful rock, isn't it? Now it's time to talk about granite. Granite is another type of rock and it's a hard rock. Granite is used for flooring and also it's used for kitchen platforms. Granite shines and looks attractive when it's polished. Now let's talk about slate. Slate is another type of rock. Slate is used mainly for tiling roofs. Slate is hard and it splits into thin sheets. When it's raining, water runs off it. Now let's talk about sandstone. Sandstone is another type of rock. Sandstone is a hard rock, but it's not as hard as marble or granite. Sandstone is used mainly for construction. Now guys, it's time to practice. Please choose the items that made of rocks. You may pause the video and think about your answers. After, we will get back to you. Now guys, let's see what we can choose here and which items are made from rocks. Actually, we cannot choose fur boots because they are not made from rocks, as well as we cannot choose leather sandals because they are not made of rocks. What we can choose here is clay pot, of course, wall, and bricks. As well, we can choose here diamond ring. Hope your answers were correct. Now guys, let's do one more practice. Here you should copy the sentences to your copybook and mark true or false. So we will get back to you with the answers. So let's check the answers. Rocks can be different colors, sizes and shapes. Well, that is true. All rocks are hard but not soft. This is false because rocks can be hard and soft, and not all of them are hard. The third one, a new kind of rock is created by pressing and hitting other rocks. This is true. Number 4, marble and granite rocks are used in construction. This is true. Sandstone is harder than marble and granite. This is false. Sandstone isn't harder than marble and granite. Number 6, ancient buildings are made of sandstone. This is true. Slate is used to build ancient temples and castles. This is also true. And the last one, granite can be used for windows and doors. This is false. Hope your answers were correct. So guys, that was the end of today's lesson. Today we learned about rocks. What are rocks? Hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I will see you in my next videos. Goodbye.